Good morning. Peace and blessings. Happy Friday. I'm the Moon Mama. Um, um, it is Friday, and I am in very, very, very much slow motion. So, greetings, everybody. I am grateful to be here today. This Venus energy, so incredibly significant. And I've been saying that I'm aware that I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about. Um, the Venus retrograde, which starts on the 19th of December. And honestly, I don't listen to a lot of other people like I used to when I first really started doing this work. Hey, good morning, Quasi. When I first started really doing this work and studying astrology in the way that when I was a newbie, I used to listen to a lot of other people so that I could learn. One astrology is one of the kind of things, and y'all just have to excuse me. I haven't done a thing to myself. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't done anything. So it is what it is. But when I first started studying astrology, I was very in tune with the conversation in the astrological world. And not as much anymore. I don't listen as much to what others are saying, with the exception of Michael Lennox. I do, he's a friend of mine, so I get to listen to him. But even him, I don't listen as much. And so I don't know if people are really talking about this Venus retrograde that starts on December 19th. But if you're not talking about it, I know you can feel it because it is rearranging our relationship to the external reality. So today is a Venus day, and Friday is the day that Venus governs, and Venus is the planet that governs reciprocity, it governs restoration, it governs money, it governs how we restore ourselves, our relationships, how we relate to the external reality, our relationship to this world, and how we relate through our senses, taste, touch, feeling, all of that. But then we have an ethereal body that is highly sensory, right? So all of this, how we come to the material world, is Venetian. It is this energy of it is feminine. First of all, it is an internal thing that brings us to our relationship to this reality. So Venus is all of these things. And so on Friday, I asked for donations or just reciprocity, whatever the energy is that you receive the benefit, because Venus is also about benefit and connection and relating and relationship. And wherever you place your attention is what you're going to get. So if you get benefit here, I'm going to ask that you say thank you or share what it is you get. The reason that I do this is because the reciprocity, in order for you to be in the receiving mode, you have to open yourself up. And we create a cycle, we create a circle of giving and receiving. So you can do that in any way that really feels aligned with you. It's I'm reminded in this moment of that Bible scripture where the I don't first of all, I'm in such a thing today, where the woman came and gave like one penny, and Jesus said something like, her penny is more valuable than the man who gave, $1 million, because of where it came from. The penny had more worth because it came from her, the depths of her. It came from her sincere, genuine expression of gratitude. It came from her willingness to really be receptive, right? So that is what I'm talking about, really opening up the energy. And it's not about me, it's about opening up the energy to the new frequencies of consciousness. It's, you know what I mean? It's what we're doing. We're creating this new funnel of energy. And so you can share how the work benefits you. You can donate at my Cash App, which is $Monique Ruffin, or my Venmo, which is @Monique-Ruffin. Send private messages. People do the sweetest things. I have to say that. People do the sweetest things or share the sweetest perspectives, and I really appreciate it because it helps me continue to understand that this is a relationship, and what I give, there's benefit, and if I understand how it benefits you, then it allows me to continue to show up, right? I know a lot of people are here on social media doing a lot of things. What I'm doing is from my heart and soul. I have lived this stuff. I have studied and learned so that I could actually be a beneficial presence and offer something that I didn't have when I was really struggling and trying to understand what was going on in this world and why I was, hitting a brick wall. I was being given the same bullshit over and over and over again. You know, you you're not enough. Something is wrong. More money, like all that sort of shit. And just through my own research, I realized that the energy is off. There is this video going around with this young African woman from TikTok, and I shared it. I'm going to try and share it again. But she shares how the system is turned upside down. I have been really trying to explain to the best of my ability how this system, and I think we all feel it and we know it, but this woman takes the world map and shows how the Western European white supremacist mindset took the map and turned it upside down, made north south and south north and east west, like literally turned the energetic systems of this planet around energetically, which then has done something to our psychology and our neural brain, how our brains work and our nervous systems and how we relate to light. Like it's what I've been trying. Like I'm so excited right now. I've been trying to explain it through the astrology. The astrology is the easiest way to take us out of that mindset, which is why I keep saying question everything, question everything, question everything. But the reality is that what they have done, I don't know the woman. I don't know. She's on TikTok. I will share the video again when I get. I don't know her name though because I'm not really TikTok savvy. That's what's going on. I'm not TikTok. I'm not TikTok intelligent. I don't have TikTok intelligence. Okay. So, they really turn the energetic system upside down and gave us, and we've been born into a way of thinking and a way of functioning that goes against nature, that absolutely goes against the way nature functions. And like I said, the astrology following the moon is the easiest way to get ourselves out of that system and into another system. But I remember when I was doing my research and I realized that I read something that said people of African descent, people who are Africans need to be, not really need to be, we thrive better when we are near the equator because of the relationship to the light. The energy at the equator with the relationship to the light is actually what sustains us through our nervous system, through our, through our inner workings to help us be energetically stronger. And because we are in the United States and away from the equator, our immune systems are compromised, right? But it's not just your health, it's your mind, it's all of, so when I used to work for National Alliance on Mental Health Awareness. And what I realize is that we're being forced to think against the way we naturally think. We're being forced to function and behave against the way we naturally function and behave. And we don't know it because it's been going on for hundreds and thousands of years. So we are just accustomed to it. And some of us have the ability to be able to translate and code shift and do the thing and create success out of it, or what we call success. But there's so much danger, there's so much damage in the success that's even created. Like, so for instance, take something like, the beautiful thing that I love, hip hop, right? I love it. I love hip hop. But its success has done so much damage to the feminine, so much damage to the way we think, to the way we speak. even though it is something that has given us voice, it has given us stage, it has given us power and presence, and it has given us influence around the world, it still is very damaging because it is born out of a system that is at its core evil, against life, against nature, against the natural rhythm and flow of things, right? So this Venus, today is a Venus day. Venus is at the 25th degree of Capricorn, and it is conjunct Pluto. And so we can all feel this shift in our relationship to the external, right? Capricorn is about external authority, paternal authority, masculine authority, external. And one of the things that is a part of the system that we're in is that it requires that we be reliant upon our external, that we, in our mindset, we are constantly sort of thinking and preparing for this external thing because we are not relating first and foremost from the inside out. We're from the outside in. That's what I said. It's upside down. God as a man, God as a man, and the woman came from a man's rib. All that's upside down. All that's out of alignment with the natural laws, the natural ways of being. So many of us have just been conditioned to be focused externally because you got to get money, you got to have this, you need love. And I talk to women constantly. It's such a fascinating thing to me how focused, and I've seen it in myself. I don't do it anymore. How focused we are externally. I got to get love. I need a man. I need love. When I talk to women, even women who are very successful in their own rights, everybody's looking for love, this external thing. No one is like asking, how can I be more loving? How can I create more love? Everyone is thinking like they had to get the love, like the love is out there. That's upside down because the love is inside of you. So, like, we are conditioned into this mindset that has us externally focused because we have been taught to believe that it's outside of us and not internal. And the subtle ways that it shows up is just in our seeking externally, in our like, it's outside, like addicted to the external reality. How y'all doing? So Venus conjunct Capricorn, conjunct Pluto and Capricorn. It's the death of our dependence on external forces. It's so important and significant for us to begin to understand and practice and see and feel how the world is actually born from the inside of us, not externally. The world that we live in is created from the internal and not the external. And here's what I want to say. We are about to move through something in the West that is going to be profoundly alarming, right? There are going to be so much conversation about shortages and loss and scarcity and money and all of these kinds of things. And here's what I want you to know, that the thing that you have to do is know that what you focus on grows. If you are focused in that external reality and looking outside of yourself for solutions and for what's happening and what's coming then you are going to experience that external thing. If you are focused, because I'm telling you, this is all a consciousness thing. This has absolutely nothing to really do with the physical world reality because the universe is abundant. There is no lack. There is nothing missing here. We have everything we need. And if we allow the narratives that are about to start coming big time, because I'm telling you, this motherfucker winter is coming in this turned upside down world. It is collapsing. I've been telling y'all, I've been saying this I've been saying this for 13 years in various ways. But it is now like it we are on the earthquake is happening. We are here now. It is collapsing. Do not look at it. Do not put your attention on it. And whatever it is you can do, like go inside of yourself and seek the answers and seek the solutions and seek the possibilities and create a new foundation from within yourself. Because if you focus on the narratives and the stories of what is about to occur in this reality, you will perish. Okay, that's all I can say. That's my Bible talk. You will perish. And what I mean is because that consciousness, that consciousness is dying. That consciousness is done. It's turning back upside right. It's coming back into order, right? So if you're focusing on the old stuff, so you have to understand that you have everything you need within you. And you might have to let go of, because Pluto is death. And death means things are going to die. Things, external ways that you were doing love and relationship and money, all those things that I said that Venus is about: love, relationship, restoration, appearances, beauty, food, all of those things are going to be impacted. And so, like I was listening really, and they were like, the food shortages. So I'm in LA and I have no idea about any of this. So first of all, I'm not an overeater. Like I eat what I need to eat. I don't, one of the things that I learned really not so long ago, I have a sister-in-law who's from, I have a sister-in-law. She's not married anymore to my brother, but I love her, from France. And her sister would come from France. And one of the things her sister would say to me is that the food portions here are enormous. Like, what is up with all the food? Like when you go to a restaurant, they give you so much food. And she was and she was just noticing how, like, as soon as she got here, within a week or so, she gained so much weight because of the stuff that's processed in the food and all of this sort of um gluttony and all of the way that we are over relating to the external reality, the way that we overeat, the way that all of that stuff is going to have to come to an end. So you're going to have to really learn how to be with the things that really sustain you, right? This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. Be with what makes you healthy. You want to just change your mindset about it. Don't think about it from the perspective of lack. Think about it from the perspective of, like, how will this shift me? How will this help me? How will this renew me? Oh, finally, I get to, like, change my eating habits, right? Like, I'm just giving you an example. That's a Venetian thing. The way we relate to food, the way we relate to love is another thing that's going to be changing. This idea that love is ownership. I own you. I love you. I own you. I had sex with you. You're mine now. Like all that. All of those are Venetian things, and they have to be reconstructed. They have to die and be born again, coming into a new reality, a new way of being. The moon today is, and so Venus is in the retrograde shadow. For those of you who want to sign up for this retrograde shadow class, it's still a week or so in, about a week. We're going to start the Venus retrograde, the internal part of the course, on the 19th. I'm building a new platform on Mighty Networks so that I will be able to host the classes and things in a way that actually feels easy for me and not like a whole lot of extra work. So I'm working on that right now, and I will have it when I'm done. But this Venus retrograde in Capricorn is asking you to look at how you are relating to your emotional body, your feelings, right? How you feel about things. And I know so many people, but I don't feel like that, or I could never do that. I could never. Oh my God, I get all that stuff. Like, literally, we are in a really huge cosmic shift. And as Venus is retrograding in Capricorn, our reliance, addiction, practices with external authority and external experiences, our relationship to this world. That's all it is, right? Let's make it really simple. Our relationship to this world, my relationship to this pencil, my relationship to this crystal, my relationship to this phone. All of these external things are needing to change, are needing to shift. And so it is important for us to begin to ask ourselves, how can I change? The moon is in Pisces. The moon in Pisces is this collective subconscious agreement. And here's the thing about Pisces. Pisces is about, really, it's about your imagination. It's about imagining a new reality. And with the sun in Sagittarius, and we're literally going into a new frequency, into a new way of being. We have this opportunity to begin to imagine what else is possible. What else is possible? What else can we be? As I hear and know that, Pluto is moving through Capricorn, and I can hear rumblings of all sorts of things changing in our reality. I'm just, rather than focusing on that and getting myself afraid or, like any of it, I just am like, what else is possible? And I do the basic thing. I just imagine all the people in my life happy as fuck. That's it. Like who, I think about my son's father, and I just imagine him really happy and laughing and his heart open, and all the people that I'm not even friends with anymore, I just send them love and imagine, because we are all in this together. We are all here together. So one day I was meditating and Spirit showed me an airplane and said, the earth is like an airplane. Some people are in the front, some people in the middle, some people in the back, but everybody's going in the same motherfucking direction. We're all on this thing together. And the more we understand that, the more, so if I'm on an airplane with somebody and I'm in the back and I'm going to wish somebody in the front ill, well, whatever ill comes to them, we all suffer because we're all on the same thing. Like, we're all here together, right? And so that means we have to do the work to heal the things that we've experienced in this upside down reality. We have to do the work to heal the white supremacist mindset that we've all been indoctrinated and conditioned into. The competition, the greed, the warring, the fucking man games. Oh my God, man games. God made in the image of a man, right? Men are the rulers of everything. Men are the deciders of everything. Men have all the power. Men have all the, right? It's like, goodness gracious. I love men. I really do. But come on, y'all. Do y'all need everything? Do y'all need to have all the accolade? Like, what is, like, the white men that did this? I'm telling you, what they created is genius. They did some hell of a spells and magic, because the whole world is trapped in this shit. Everything. I mean, when you think about it, it's like, wow, these motherfuckers colonized the entire continent of Africa. They colonized India. These motherfuckers are like, what? Like, you gotta, like, when you think about it, if you understand, if you can conceptualize what these motherfuckers have done, it's remarkable. They turned reality upside down. They did. They really did it. And we're all in it. We're all captured in it. Everybody. And that's profound. That is profound. When they went to the table, it was strategic on the U.S. They went to at the conference of Constantinople or something like that, or it's back in the 1400s. They went and divided up, but they did their fucking work. They did that shit. I mean, like I said, you gotta give them a standing ovation. Like, wow, that shit. I mean, it's profound what they've done. That's why I swear they're aliens, because these modern ones can't come from the cloth. Yes. Okay. So with that, we are the way to transform it is through consciousness. The way to transform it is through consciousness. And the thing about it is that, especially as Black people, if Black people just drop the fucking mindset. If Black people drop it, then it can't live. It really cannot live because we create the reality through our melanin, right? So if we begin to reorganize our way of thinking, our consciousness, our way of functioning in this reality, and begin to function from the inside out and not from the outside in, then this reality is going to begin to crumble really, really, really quickly. It's crumbling anyway. We just want to help it in our own practices. And, what needs to stay will stay, and what needs to go will go. All right, y'all. I love you all very much. Thank you already in advance. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your how you show up. Thank you for allowing me to be a benefit to you. Thank you. Like, it means so much. When I tell you I'm so aware, I remember being a little girl. I remember being 3 years old and waiting for this time period. I remember, and one of the things that I pray every day, because I know that what we're about to live through, or what we're living through, is going to seem really, really horrific. But the thing that's important, the Spirit always tells me, just remember to be right here, right now. Right here, right now. Like, all your needs are met right here, right now. You have everything you need right here, right now. Because all the stories we've heard about the wars and all that kind of shit, that is not our reality. It is not our experience. And so we want to really, you cannot escape the now. The now. You are captured in the now. And in the now, the energy is so highly creative on the planet right now. And if you can be now in love and joy and peace, then the universe is going to coagulate and bring all of that reality around you. So now is all that matters. Now, this is it. Forgive yourself for all the stuff you're holding on to, like whatever it is, but now. So my point. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for the donations. For those of you who want to make donations, $ Monique Ruffin, Venmo @ Monique Ruffin. And I love you all. Okay. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful day. All right.